Now, I've been following the career of Gary Montford for many years, and he's a very good friend of mine, so he's getting all bashful now. But most of us see Gary on screen as an actor, but he's got lots of other talents, such as writing, photography and artwork that I'd like to talk about. So please welcome Gary Montford.
Thank you. That was quite some introduction there, Nichola.
So we're going to talk about your new play in a moment, but just before we do, can we talk about what I have just seen recently, The Mirror of Disappointment?
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic and very unique.
Did you enjoy it then?
I did, I loved it, absolutely.
Do you know, Nichola, it was a pleasure to do. I mean, the actors were amazing, weren't they? It was the cast that I actually got, and also the director. I mean, it was credit to him. We did an initial read through, and originally I was actually wanting to direct it myself, and I asked Sean to direct the scenes that I was going to be in, and Sean just picked the script up and said, "Do you know what? Can I do it all?" And it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
How did that make you feel, sort of giving away that control?
It happened very, very quickly, really. To be honest, no, it was brilliant. It was a brilliant feeling because he just got it, and the kind of the whole rehearsal process. He took it definitely to a different level. So yeah, I am very proud of it, actually, I must admit, and yeah, I mean, and that's credit again to the amazing cast and also the director as well. I mean, the reviews were very good, actually.
They were. And credit to the writer, of course.
Well, I was in it as well, so it was kind of hard for me as well because I actually performed it as well. So for me to be the writer and performing it, that was some pressure, I thought, really.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
no, it was enjoyable.
Are we going to see it again?
Do you know what? I'd love to. There is talk of a tour, which would be amazing. I know my agent is wanting to take it to London, which would be incredible. I'd love to do it with the same cast, I must admit. But yeah, who knows? Watch this space.
It's really thought-provoking, and it's very clever because it's not your typical piece of theatre, is it?
No, I mean, my idea, well, behind it all, really, I wanted to kind of make it very much a modern piece. And I mean, it was very technical, I must admit, particularly on I'm not sure which night you came on, but I think it was the first night, we had technical issues which were horrendous, really, but so it was, in terms of a production, it was quite a challenging piece to perform, but I kind of liked the video element to it. It kind of offered, and also as well, I wanted to kind of appeal to those people who perhaps don't go to the theatre more often, often. So that was my aim, kind of, to kind of push the boundaries a little bit, really, which
yeah, you certainly did that. What about the artwork then? Because obviously I know you do art, and I have to say I was so surprised to see all the artwork, and then for you to say, well, actually, sheepishly, that was mine, and it's outstanding. So where has that come from?
Well, to be honest, that's I actually wrote the piece. The whole play, I was working on a piece of artwork, and I put my brushes down, and just an idea came into my head, and I just started writing, and it was actually one piece of artwork, which was the main piece. That's just where the whole idea came from, really. So from that, I just put pen to paper, wrote the whole piece, and then I did various pieces of artwork around, really, the play, just to use as props, really. And I did sell a few pieces, actually, which I didn't imagine, really. That was never my intention at all, but yeah, I think I was surprised to sell a few pieces as well, actually.
Man of many talents.
Well.
Very bashful, very bashful. Right, let's get on to the next one. So we have got another play waiting, haven't we?
Yeah, it's not a working title, I can announce it. It's called Conveyor Belt. Very, very different, I'm going to say that. It's still kind of got a comedy thread featuring throughout, but it's more of I think it's my attempt to growing up, really. It's more mature, if you like. I'd like to think it's very, very funny.
And you are Peter Pan.
Yeah, still looking for perfect one. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But no, it's certainly got a different feel. Certainly, it's much more of a personal kind of feel to it, really. I've drawn on a lot of kind of personal experiences, really. So there's definite light and shade in the piece again. There's definite comedy in there as well, and also a good cast as well, which I can't announce as yet. But certainly up to now, if they are confirming, it will be an awesome cast, absolutely awesome cast. And also it's the same director as well.
Okay.
He's on board as well, so it's going to feature that video element as well, which I like.
And I think it's the way that theatre's going to go, isn't it? It's bringing sort of theatre and television together, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I certainly enjoying it. I mean, it's a nightmare to do because you've got the filming aspect as well as the live pieces. But I do enjoy it because it, from an audience point of view, like I said, certainly the reviews and the comments that we got from the Mirror of Disappointment were that it felt very fresh. And also as well on that play, without giving too much away, I mean, it's the ending is very, very open. So it's kind of, it's interpretation of the audience really. So yeah, this one is going to feature that definitely. But I'm not giving any more spoilers.
No. And it's interesting how sort of you're combining theatre with television in that you've got the screen up on the stage, but you've also written a pilot, haven't you? Which I have seen and I think it's amazing. It's so funny. Featuring a tortoise.
A tortoise, yeah.
Go on.
Krusty the tortoise, yeah. I would love. Oh, Nichola. I mean, I'm pleased and I'm pleased with all my pieces, but I think that is the one I'm most proud of. And actually, I mean, it's years and years ago now because I actually wrote that while I was doing jury service. Obviously, I was doing jury service, of course, but I had a lot of downtime and I just started writing. And it was through jury service that I met all these kind of colourful characters, and oh yeah, I'm really, really pleased and proud of that. And it's still in the hands of the production company.
Wow, gosh! So we're just waiting.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, who knows in this industry? But yeah, I mean, all the signs are good, but I don't know. I don't get too excited until the contract is signed. Really.
You're an optimist but a realist.
Absolutely, I like that.
Do you like that?
That's me. That's very and that's come through age, I think, as well. Really, because
we are getting on a bit now.
We are getting on a bit. Yeah.
So what's next?
What's next? I would love, like I said, Trading Matters to go ahead. I've got a few other projects in the pipeline, but certainly my next kind of point is to put the Mirror of Disappointment back on. Definitely do a tour with that. With the Conveyor Belt, this new play, it's definitely going to bring it to Manchester. And again, hopefully with a tour with that.
I was going to say, don't leave it just to Manchester.
Oh, no, Manchester's my hometown.
Well, it is, but it needs to be UK wide.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I like that. Okay, well, yeah, who knows?
Less modesty, young man.
Oh, well, that's me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
He's brilliant, isn't he? Watch this space, Mr. Gary Montford, or Monty.